Hello, this is a demo about the migration tools provided by ASE Systems for the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 migration. First of all, I'd like to mention that ASE Systems provides tools and services for automating the databases and applications migration processes for a variety of conversion directions. The list of tools supplied for such kind of automation is as follows. Sybase Wizard, a GUI tool that is designed to simplify the database conversion process tuning for the Sybase command line tool. Sybase Studio, a GUI tool that is designed to simplify the database or application scripts conversion process tuning for the Sybase command line tool that can work with one script at a time. Sybase Commander, a GUI tool that is designed to simplify the database or application scripts conversion process tuning for the Sybase command line tool that can work with multiple scripts at a time. Sybase ASE, a command line tool that can be run in batch mode and can perform the automatic conversion of the database using the ODBC connection. Also, it can be run to convert the database and application code provided in scripts. This is a core tool used by other GUI tools provided by ASE Systems for migration purposes. In this demo, I will show you the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 migration using Sybase Wizard, Sybase Studio, and Sybase Commander tools mentioned in the list provided. First, let's start from the Sybase Wizard. This is a tool that can connect to the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise database using the ODBC connection only. So, to migrate from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 database, you need to provide the ODBC DSN for Sybase ASE on the Choose a Source database page. Also, you need to specify a user and a password with the appropriate rights for making selects from systems tables from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise. On a Choose a Target database page, you need to choose a target database from the list of the supported databases. As you can see, the DB2 OS 390 database is specified here. Also, need to provide other credentials for the DB2 ZOS database for support of definitions and data load using native utilities of this database. All the objects that Sybase manages to extract from the source from the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise, it depicts in a tree view on the specified database objects or query page. Here you can select all the objects required for the migration. After that, you can specify different options for automatic Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 conversion, like options that control the schema name conversion, reserved words conversion, data types conversion, identifier names conversion, and etc. Also, there are options that can help you to run the definitions and data migration in separate processes. On the Specify Export File Options page, you need to provide the directory which serves as an intermediate repository for the whole migration process and stores all the automatically generated files like SQL files with the converted definitions of the objects, text files with the data prepared to be loaded into the target database, BAT or SH scripts with the commands for native utilities to load both definitions and data on Windows or on Unix like OS. All the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 migration process is performed in two steps. Each of them has separate login information. For the export process, there are provided the Sybase log files with the information about the objects read from the Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise Database, their number of rows of data, and the size of the data per each table extracted, number of lines of code per each business logic objects like views, stored procedures, and etc. At the end of the export log file, there is provided a summary information per each object type regarding the number of objects, the common size of data, number of rows of data or lines of code depending on the object type, the export status regarding whether there were any failures or no during the export process, and the total information for the whole database export. Similar information, but in more readable format, is provided in the SQLbase report HTML file. There is a summary table with the complete export status and statistics per each object type, and there are also tables with a list of objects and more detailed statistics for each object extracted from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise database. As for the import process, SQLbase generates a SQLbase amp.log file for the import into the DB2 OS 390 database that contains information about what objects are being loaded and whether there are any issues during the import process or no. Now let's turn to the SQLbase Studio and SQLbase Commander tools that are designed for database scripts and application scripts conversion purposes. In SQLbase Studio, to convert from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390, all you need to do is to provide the conversion direction using the source and target options, place the source Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise code to the left pane of the tool, and run the conversion. At the bottom of the tool, you can see the log of the conversion process that shows if there are any errors during the script conversion from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 database. After the conversion, you can compare both source and target scripts in one tool side by side for your convenience. In SQLbase Commander, there are also two panes which give you the opportunity to specify the file or files or the whole directory for the conversion. So, to convert from Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390, you just specify the source and target from the list of supported databases, specify the files for conversion, and click Run. When you specify the directory for the conversion, you also need to provide the template for the files that you would like to convert from source database, Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise, to DB2 OS 390 database, and provide the target directory. At the bottom, there is generated the conversion log with information about conversion issues, if any. After the conversion, by double-clicking the file in the source and in the target pane, you can review the conversion results side by side like in SQLbase Studio. Okay, this is all information I've got for this demo. The information about the peculiarities for Sybase Adaptive Server Enterprise to DB2 OS 390 migration and the information about other tools that Aspire Systems provides for their databases migration support will be described in our next demos. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.